Hurry up! Zippity zap, bitches!
Alright, hello guys, welcome to my quick review of Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 7. Everybody wants what they can't keep. What a name. So yeah, at this point I just realised they're in the Nazi world. So they're basically getting ready to escape. So they basically escape together. Amelia hits her other self. So yeah, it plays the intro. Since we know what the intro fully means at this point. Yeah. And then they talk about Nazis winning World War II. And then the one, our vigilante, says that they lost World War II. So they're kind of surprised about that. So they end up working together, flipping, you know, she's still on the run. But then out of nowhere, Judo Master ends up saving her by electrocuting everyone in the water. Which is savage. And then all the cops, I guess you could basically say they're all Nazis, so they're just trying to gun down Emilio and Peacemaker. So when it gets later on, like when cops are getting killed, I guess you can't feel bad for them. And then, you know, the dad basically tells the son what's been going on. That, you know, their brother Keith's possibly dead. All these other people are not their versions. Yeah, like they work out Amelia's not Amelia. And I kind of like how they say it's like a darker version. Like, because he basically, in some way, kind of sees himself, the dad. So he thinks it's like a darker world. Where their world is actually the darker one, which is funny. So yeah, Judo Master, they basically end up hiding in here, so they're kind of working together. So like, just because, you know, their situation, they kind of have to work together. Yeah. So just go into hiding for like until night time, so they can actually help the others. End up playing Squabble instead of Scrabble. And I guess people who are gay, Buddhists and all that, different colours, like I guess they're all like put in like a camp or something. Yeah. And Peacemaker's getting chased by the cops, and it's kind of funny that none of the cops decide to open their window and shoot them. They just let them have this moment together, which is funny. But then they do get surrounded, and then you know, the dad and the brother end up saving them, but they really just want answers more. Like the brother, he just wants to kill him because he's worked out that, you know, he killed his brother, which is just, it's such a weird situation. Like, imagine your brother being killed by your brother from another universe. And you want to kill your brother, like that's just crazy to think about. And they just basically recruit this guy who was working with Lex, so they can take down Peacemaker. It kind of sucks, my idea of getting to see like a alternate universe Superman didn't really end up happening, so we just got this guy instead. And I guess I wonder what the last cameo will be in the last episode. I do hope it's something big though. I just don't know if they'll tease Supergirl or something, but who knows. But yeah, they're able to work out where Chris's portal is and all that, so like from the help of that guy for who Lex Luthor works with, yeah. And then they just basically end up bonding, saying that Chris isn't actually a bad guy. He's actually sweet but stupid, I guess. Yeah. It's just a fun scene. Them kinda bonding. And then I guess they're basically talking what they should do. And I'm kinda surprised that the dad doesn't want to just kill him. Because he did say he loved his son, but he knew he wasn't perfect. He was out of control. So it seems like the dad, like in, I guess, Peacemaker's universe, like he's basically more like his dad in the Nazi universe. Yeah, like he was just out of control. It sucks we'll never get to see how bad he really was though. We just basically find out from the dad. And it seems like the dad's actually someone against the Nazi regime and actually was trying to fight it. So maybe he was a part of the Sons of Liberty like Vigilante is. But you know, sadly, we don't really get to see Vigilante work out that because he ends up stabbing in the neck. It seems like he actually was a good guy. He wanted to do the right thing. And these cops, before then, like we get to see this cop again, minus the Asian girl, since she's probably like in the flipping camp or something. Yeah, so it was nice to see him again, even if it was just a little cameo. Yeah, they're just basically all grouped up together so they can basically get out of here. But you know, like I said, he ends up getting killed even though he seemed like a good guy. Like this is actually the dad that Peacemaker actually deserved. And it just sucks he has to see his dad get killed again. And then the brother just wanting to kill his brother. It's just, man, he's basically experiencing his trauma all over again. And yeah, John Cena's acting in this scene is just probably the best I've seen from probably his whole career, really. Yeah, I mean, seeing his dad die in the original first season, even though he's a terrible guy, like, it was basically his dad, and then just seeing him mourn him again, and his brother about to get killed, and he just says stop. He doesn't want to go for this trauma again, man. Yeah, like, he's thinking about his brother and all that. Yeah, and then killing himself, like, he's saying everything he touches just turns to shit. Yeah, but then they still all end up leaving. Vigilante helps him escape, and I guess Emilia wanted to finish him off so he doesn't try to follow him, but you know, they didn't really have time, so they end up leaving, and then they're just basically waiting for him outside Argos. So yeah, it seems like they all would have got arrested. He's still alive, so who knows if he'll get revenge, and who knows if the show will even get a season 3, since I've heard rumours that it's not gonna get a season 3, but I'd actually want for some of these storylines to continue, so at least get one more season. But I guess we'll see. And yeah, disable the portal. Yeah, Argus is waiting outside, and at this point Chris is just like, it was all me, they had nothing to do with it, they was just trying to stop me or something. And you know, Judo Master was there, so he basically helps clear the rest of the people, and then they basically arrest Chris. Yeah. So yeah, so Chris is in jail going into the last episode, and I guess they could end up trying to break him out, I guess. I'm guessing that's what could happen. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Bye bye, Russia!